I am NetMoverSitan. There has been more activity with my channel in this month, as you have noticed. The reason for why? It's because I upload 2 a day. After balancing video quality with file size. I've been doing that since the Bioshock walkthrough. One viewer complained that I didn't use the camera enough on cameras and turrets. Well, it's because I sometimes forget others. I focus on hacking, or... Now this can be fun in some cases. I... smash them to bits! They hurt like... Honestly, would you stand still in front of a machine gun turret as it cuts fast-moving pieces of metal into your flesh as it leaks your blood on the floor? Nope. Didn't think so. Speaking of Bioshock, I have just completed the good path, where all the little sisters are saved, no Vita chambers are used, and all the audio diaries are collected. And at some point I'll be starting the evil path, and see if that, as Yoda would put it, is quicker, easier, and more seductive. And sometime after, or during, I'll be starting Bioshock 2. It looks fun, and reminds me of Clive Barker's Undying with its dual-wielding system as... all you need is death. All you need is death. Death! Death is all you need! Do you know what would make this world a better place? If Simon Cowell and Gordon Ramsay gathered the most emotionally traumatizing people around and went on a tour to test the mental defenses of others. They could double as interrogators. How long would those take for those poor excuses for sentient life to crack like a crystal glass after a high-pitched opera voice sings? Not that long, I believe. Go ahead! Break some wills and leave the strong-willed take over! Do you really think you can contain them?
Your inner demon shall break through and halt you in place. Yes!
Although that would result in the mental institutions being full and or possible lawsuits. And now we move on to video analyses. The first video is an example of Japanese comedy, Jinnai Tomonori, the Cooking Navigator. This has English subtitles added for those who are linguistically challenged. Jinnai-san amuses me greatly. In this, he tries to cook curry using a DS-type device with a cooking navigator tool. A variation of his brain training skit. That's a good one too. If you are amused by the twisted and the irrational, then this sort of thing is for you. It certainly works for me. In both cases, it's full of bugs. Completely illogical, and around with your nice son with the subtlety of a powerful laxative to your bowels. The second video was a take on a minor character in Futurama, which made others do what he shouted out, and surprisingly, it works in the physical world. It was called Change Places! Where they all did this when it was shouted out. The character it referred to was the Mad Hatter Bot. And he is meant to be insane. The third video is KFC Black Metal commercial, where after a gig, which involves the lead singer of a black metal band putting a flaming torch in his mouth, most likely as a stunt, he eats a Wicked Crunch burger, and now this was the good bit. He couldn't handle it. What a I've had curry stronger than the kind of they serve in those places. And here I'm thinking that makeup covers up a few deficiencies. Before you have a go at me, this mask is to prevent you from recognizing me in the physical world. Using black metal as an advertising tool. For this reason, it is worthy of the Psychosis altar! And before I forget, I have a special project in development, which will be shown around April at the latest. I will not speak of it in present time, but compared to my previous efforts, it will be more professional and, who knows, I might do something like that professionally. You think it's a mad idea, don't you? One of the maddest I've had so far! Well, wait until the upload. Then say it's a idea! And that it should go to... Go ahead! Ask me to paint a picture of my own blood!
That's what many have said over the years, gaining self-esteem from destroying mine, feeding us suffering like lawyers.
But without the financial elements. Why not send me questions and suggestions for video analyses? Am I scaring you? Yes, I am, aren't I? Stop looking at me like that. Is that why you don't respond? I need to work out my excess negativity. Okay?
The bringers of fiery death and pain shall hatch from the unclean to destroy all.